think we're here.
Hello? Are we here?
I think.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hi guys. How's everyone doing? Hello, chat.
Hey guys.
More specifically, hello, Twitch chat. We know YouTube viewers, there's no chat on there right now, and we're very sorry. We're trying to figure things out on that side with everything copper related. So if you have a Twitch account, jump on over there. We'll be reading that chat exclusively today. We're going to try to come up with a solution, maybe unify a chat, make it easier for everyone. But we're so happy to see you regardless. Hello.
I apologize for the music too. It's tricky.
It's tricky. What's this? Oh, ew, who's this?
Oh, hi, everybody.
Oh.
This guy.
Hey! There he is.
Oh,
I couldn't tell with the giant name right there.
Wow. Welcome back, Aaron. It's been like 6 months.
I know.
Yeah, where have you been?
Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, the chat's going crazy. Hi, guys. Good to see you. It's been too long. It's been too long. I have been. It's been years. It's not been years. It's been months. I was in Japan, as some of you may know, last year, and I have been around, and there are many things that have been kind of going on behind the scenes, and I will get to talk to you guys more about what that means probably on our next stream, or maybe a little bit before, so stay tuned. I'll have more news for you guys, but it's good to be back, and it's exciting to be here, so yeah, I missed you guys too. Thank you, chat. Oh, chat's so...
I turned the music down a little bit.
It's so good to see everyone.
Yeah, I missed this, even though
Yeah.
we're not in the same room together. It's kind of still kind of cool.
Yeah, I know this is the most we've all seen each other in the past few months as well.
Right?
That's true, yeah.
So it's kind of a huge reunion. We have the chat here, we have each other, so it's a big party.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's the most socializing I've done in months.
And we're still having green screen issues.
Well, some things never change.
We have to have a standard. And for those that are maybe tuning in for the first time, welcome to our official Sonic live stream. We are folks from Sega. You may recognize a lot of these people. If you tune in already, you know who they are. We've got Katie on our social team. We've got Justin on our social team. We've got Mike on our licensing team. And we've got Jasmine from our animation team. And my name's Aaron, and I just post memes on Twitter sometimes, and work on the social team too, and then disappear to Japan for a long time.
I also have a cat on my lap.
Let's see it.
Oh yeah, we can show off
So
pets today.
bad. Sorry.
Oh, Panda. He's so floopy.
He was napping.
Absolute unit.
Why?
One of the added perks of us doing a live stream from our homes to hang out with you guys now is that you get to see our pets, those of us that have them, which is mostly I think just Katie and Jasmine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Peanuts
Didn't stop me.
So thanks for bearing with us too as we kind of sort through this new method of doing things. It had been a while since we did a live stream, and we actually wanted to do it even sooner when all the kind of the self-quarantine stuff had happened. So today's finally the first day we get to do it. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. We're gonna try to answer a lot of your questions today. Be here to chat with you guys. If you didn't notice already, we also did an AMA this morning with Ivo Gerskovich, who is the chief brand officer for Sonic Studios in LA. So you can find a lot of cool answers there. He took on a lot of different questions, stuff all the way from Sonic Boom to Modern Sonic to, can you give us hints on what's to come? Because we know everyone's always kind of like, what's next, right? Everyone always is really excited about that kind of stuff. And even though we don't have a lot that we get to talk about until it's finally time to talk about things later, we know that people want to hear it. So Sonic Studios, by the way, because people are like, what's that? It's just another way of saying Sonic Pillar, which is kind of the office that focuses on all things Sonic. So all of us, we all work as part of Sonic Pillar.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, by the way,
Yep.
I just paused the music for now. The issue is that our music and our Zoom call are sharing the same desktop audio output, so they're competing against each other. I'll fix that for the next stream.
Cool.
I apologize for that.
Sounds good.
But the music will return during the Art Spotlight outro, so
Yep.
you'll just have to listen to our awkward silences and deal with it.
Our generic video chat. Understood.
Hanging out with Sega folks.
This is all still new territory for me, but
It's all good, man.
you should
It's all
see
good.
my command center right now.
All good.
We're figuring it out as we go.
Yeah.
So we can probably start and just answer a few questions. We do have a number of things that you guys will recognize to run through today. Mike might have some cool stuff to share with us. Jasmine might have something to teach us. You never know. And then I think we're going to play a game as well a little bit later down the road. So let's start with a few questions, I guess, from chat. And again, the chat today is primarily going to be on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube and do want to ask us questions, a lot of the chat is going to be on Twitch as we go forward.
You can get to at twitch.tv/Sonic.
Oh yeah, good call.
Do you guys-
Twitch.tv/Sonic.
Should we go to speaker view,
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
just on whoever's answering questions?
Oh, someone goes, Aaron's Sonic background is different. It's okay. It is technically a Sonic Team game, but it's not a Sonic game, though at a certain point you could run around with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in the background that I have. So if any of you know what game that is, please call it out in chat. I'm sure some of you, and I trust you, some of you know this. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Some of you got it. It's not Knights. It's not Knights. Believe it or not, this game came out after Knights, but it came out on the Dreamcast. Okay, yeah, okay, there it is. And it's good timing because this game, the sequel to this game, the official sequel, is coming out. What is it, next week?
On
6
PC.
For PC, yeah, 6
Yeah.
days.
Phantasy Star Online PSO is the game, and PSO 2 is coming out real soon, and I am super excited to get to play it. Yeah.
It's already out on Xbox One.
That's right.
It's
So
out on
PC.
PC.
Sorry, should clarify. PC launch. I think it's on Windows. Is coming out real soon. So I'm hyped because I loved those games, and there was actually like a Sonic Adventure 2 tie-in quest in the original PSO, where it was like right before they shot the rocket into space, they got teleported into PSO, and you had to run around with them, and it was fun. Anyway, so that's all I got. I'll pass to Katie real quick.
Hi. What are we passing to me for?
I don't know.
We're just answering questions.
Answer questions, exactly.
It's like, yeah, that is PSO.
Although you've got the Lost World background.
I do, yeah. The Sonic 20th, the Japanese Twitter account, had posted some backgrounds that people could use on their video calls. So I was like, hey, you know what? These are good backgrounds. I'm going to use one. So shout out to our team over in Japan. Thank you for providing a background that is not my messy apartment.
Which is pretty much all of our backgrounds right now. That's why we've got these lovely green screens up.
Yep. It's nice. Got my
Living
Sky
in-
Sanctuary right here.
That's my favorite one right there.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It reminds me of being outside.
Aw.
Brendan0600 would like to know, he says, please answer my question. Is Sonic the Hedgehog from the Sonic game series real? Well, obviously, Brendan, I think we all know the answer to that question. It's really obvious, and the answer is yes. So let's move on to the next question. Let's see what we got. Lost World. Okay. A lot of people asking, when are we going to see a new game trailer or a new anything? And this, I'm sure, is the $1 million question, because as time goes on, the longer time goes on, the more antsy we get, right? And I say this having been a really strong core Sonic fan for a long time. The more antsy we get, and that's where we are right now. And this is a case where, and I think you've seen this change happen. Back in the day, it used to be like every year there was a new Sonic game. And as a result of that, there were a number of times when kind of because of that rushed production schedule, the quality of the games wouldn't quite be where they really kind of needed to be. And so a few years ago, we actually said, hey, that's gonna change going forward. We're gonna put probably more time into things as we go forward. And that's gonna mean that you have to wait longer between trailers or announcements or stuff like that. And we know that's kind of annoying sometimes because you just really want news. But that's where we are now, and we think that the patience hopefully will be worth it in the end. We're really excited for what's to come, but we can't really say anything right now. So thank you for being patient. And as soon as we have news or anything to share with you, we absolutely will share it with you. So that's the best I can say. Someone's like Sonic 3006. You won't wait that long. Don't worry. It shouldn't be that long. So yeah, that's the short version of kind of why it's taken a bit longer to hear anything. Okay, you guys see any other good questions pop up in the chat?
It's going so fast.
It's going so fast, yeah.
I've seen a few. Is there Aaron Weber merch yet?
Okay.
We have one.
What?
We have Aaron Weber merch.
We do?
We have one doll.
Oh no. Yeah, there is
a like, I had nothing to do with this.
You're gone so long, you don't remember?
I was going to say, for the record, if for some reason the licensing team does want to make merch and people actually buy it, I'm okay negotiating a small fee for the likeness rights. Yeah, I'm open to it.
You heard it here first, people.
Are we going to mass produce those dolls?
Not the dolls. No dolls. No dolls. That's a hard veto. No creepy Aaron dolls.
I don't know. Chat, would you buy an Aaron doll?
An Aaron face mask, maybe?
Right.
Oh no!
How could you not want this?
Don't make me change my background.
Oh, Jasmine, no, Jasmine.
Aaron's not wearing the shirt today.
Look what you've done to the chat. Oh no, now the chat. Oh no, Katie.
Wow.
I'm seeing people say I would buy it. Yes, the doll. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, so cute. I need it.
It's the
Make
next
notes, Mike.
the next toaster, the next pizza cutter.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, a toaster. Bread with your face on it.
Can you imagine?
So exciting.
Can you imagine having that at your own house and then just having your own face burned on your own toast and having to
Can you
explain
imagine
that?
having guests over? Like, oh, I'm gonna make you breakfast.
Yeah,
It's me.
my ego is like space. I have a toaster after my face.
Well, on that note, let's take some more questions. Let's see. It's still just look. It's just all Aaron merch stuff right now. Okay, here we go. Oh no, there was something about TSR and I missed it. Hang on, I gotta try and find it. Sorry guys, the chat is moving so fast right now because we've condensed. We used to have one kind of busy chat and one super busy chat, and now we've combined them. So you can kind of imagine what that looks like. You're seeing it on Twitch right now.
I can't read this fast.
Right.
Someone did point out we can turn on slow mode, by the way, on Twitch, which is not a bad idea.
That is true.
Let's see. Okay, someone's asking about new characters in Team Sonic Racing or other updates in Team Sonic Racing. We don't have any news or updates on TSR right now, but it is, for those of you that recognize the date, we're right around the 1-year anniversary mark, actually, for Team Sonic Racing this week, which is very exciting.
Actually.
Yeah, so happy birthday, TSR. Happy anniversary.
Wow.
I think I saw a is Irish the Hedgehog reel.
Irish the Hedgehog. I mean, you can hear his voice.
Irish is very real.
He has to be real. How did we like the movie? Oh man, the movie was so much fun and so exciting. And a number of us got to go to the movie premiere and see it wasn't a red carpet, it was a blue carpet. I think we've told the story to a few of you have heard this, right? But it was really, really cool. And then just everyone involved in that is so great, from the filmmakers, from the folks at Paramount, Ben Schwartz, fantastic guy. So we're all so stoked and so excited for that. It's been amazing to see it not only to succeed, but now it's out digitally too. So you can get the movie on, I think, Blu-ray and all that. DVD came out just recently. I think it was this week. And you can also like rent and purchase digitally too. So it's a kind of an exciting time for Sonic and for the movie side.
How many times have you guys all seen it?
2.
Are we talking Are we talking also before or like since release?
Do the early cuts count? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I watched a lot.
Let's just say since release.
10. Someone says 10 times in chat, by the way. It's like
10.
10
Oh my
times.
gosh. That's
Hey.
impressive.
80. 80. Fruity Pebbles say, I don't know if I believe 80, really?
That's impressive.
I saw it 3 times since. That's not that many, but it's, you know, pretty good for a couple months, I guess.
I'm at 3 as well.
Okay. No, feel so bad.
Joe Star 1890 asks, another Sonic Twitter takeover when? TBD on those. We tend to time those to the game launches. So the last one we did was for Team Sonic Racing, if memory serves. Yep, that was TSR.
Yep, that was a year ago.
Yeah. Everyone like, has it been a year already? Yes, it has. So you can probably expect maybe another one in the future, should we have the resources available when there's another project that we're getting close to. So TBD on that, but we love doing them. They are actually really hard to do because we have to write the script within like 5 minutes, and it's really tough to be constantly funny within 5 minutes every time. And then it goes to the voice actors, and then they add to it, or they like add certain things, and they record it, and then we make the video, and then we try to get the video out. All of this within the span of like 30 to 60 minutes. And so there's all these teams constantly moving things from one part to the next, which is cool. But that's like the behind the scenes of how we do these Twitter takeovers and how we make it happen in real time so that these characters are talking to you and answering your questions.
Aaron, I found a question that I think may be directed mostly towards you to answer.
Sure.
Bradford Hound asked, will Tails die in the next game?
Well, Tails die. Listen. All right, I need to be very open about how this all started with this whole Tails joke. Way back on the old Sega forums, and Sega used to have forums back in the day. I was on those forums in like the year 2000. All right, so now those of you that are younger will be like, wow, he's so old. That's right, young ones. And I was on these old forums, and people kept asking, can you give us any leak, any hint about the next Sonic game? Tell us anything about the next Sonic game. And they just would not stop asking. And they want something, right? And I couldn't tell them anything. Obviously, if I did tell them anything, I'd get fired. So I couldn't do that. So I wanted something to respond with, and that's where this joke started about, Tails isn't gonna make it in the next game. It's gonna be the last one for Tails. And for some reason, even though I would tell the same thing every single game, people would still treat it as if it was brand new. And some people would always believe it. And so it's kind of just been a running gag for like 10 years now about poor Tails. He's not going to make it, which somehow made its way into the Mania Adventures animation that Tyson snuck it in there at the end of Mania Adventures. So thanks Tyson for continuing that gag. But don't worry, Tails is fine. Probably. Oh, the F in the chat for Tails. Oh no. The chat right now is about to just become pure, just F everywhere. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
We're not gonna make it. Yep, there we go. So yeah, that's the short version there. Oh man, there's so many questions. We're gonna try to answer as many of these as we can. I think we got till just after 3 o'clock Pacific today, so we got another half hour to hang out with you guys, to play some games. Should we maybe kind of jump over to Mike next?
Sure.
Yeah.
For his stuff, and then
Good idea.
All right.
Let me get that set up for everybody.
No problem, guys. So good to see you all. We are doing something a little different than the previous shameless plugs. So we're doing it now more as a show and tell, just to make sure that everybody of all ages can enjoy and check out stuff. So we'll just go ahead with that. Excuse me.
Boom.
And yeah, it's just a way to show off some of the new products. I really, I'm not really saying, where you can get it right now. So, you'll have to do your own research through generic search engines. But yeah, I have some cool stuff to show off today for you.
I've got the Goodreads up.
Oh, I see.
Mike.
It's up there.
Yep.
Oh, I should look at the actual monitor. Hey. So yeah, here we go. We're starting off with some good reads, guys. So you want to know some good stuff to curl up with while you're, stuck in quarantine, stay-at-home orders, So let's check out some very good reads here. Okay.
There's a little delay. I switched it.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay. All right. There's a delay. Okay, so first up, we have the Sonic the Hedgehog Tangle and Whisper. This is the trade paperback of the 4-issue Tangle and Whisper miniseries. This one kind of tells the tale of how there's like a new villain around, and it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Ooh, right? So Tangle and Whisper have to team up and see what they can do to take down this new found threat and get to the bottom of this, because we all know Sonic's not really a bad guy, right?
Or
So
is
next
he?
up, or is he?
Or is he? We've waited 30 years.
He's finally made his move. But yeah, Tangle and Whisper are fantastic. Some of my favorite characters from the comic book series. Glad to see them get the spotlight, and you really get a good deep dive, especially into Whisper's character, because we had a lot of requests for, we want to know more about Whisper. So this is where you get into it and really get into these characters. Okay, and moving on.
Switcheroo.
Okay, I'll assume it's switched.
Yes.
Next up, we have the Sonic the Hedgehog official movie novelization. So if you like the Sonic movie but didn't feel like watching a movie and felt like reading, then this is your way to go. The Sonic official movie novelization will walk you through the movie with words. It's pretty great. There's so many words, so many ways to see Sonic, and this is another way to see Sonic. It's so great.
But in your mind.
But in your brain. Special effects weren't good enough for you. Use your imagination. It's even better there. And there's a couple extra little scenes in these books too that didn't quite make it into the movie. So it's also
cool.
good. Yeah, it's also good to get that little bit of extra, Put the time in. You got a little
content in
more
here.
thing.
Yeah, that's
little
awesome.
extra
Yeah.
content. Yeah.
A little bit. Okay, a little bit of extra content. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Switching on.
All right. Okay. So now we're on
Neato things.
Neato things. Thank you, Justin, because it's a little slower for me here. All right. So Neato things. This is where we talk about some of the Neato things that you can get, but we're not forcing you to. We're just showing off, like show and tell, kids. Show and tell. So I'm going to show you some cool things.
I love the production quality of the screens that you've built for us here, Mike. It says
Thank
meeting
you. I
things.
spent a lot of time on this.
How many days did this take you?
Hope you all appreciate the hard work I put into my slides. Yeah, we can go on to the first Neato thing, and if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yep. Switch it.
Here we go.
Aw,
Some Neato things for you guys.
they're so
These
cute.
are a new wave of the Sonic toys. These ones were done specifically as a sports theme for a specific Olympic event this summer that is no longer happening, but we still have some sports themed toys around it. So yeah, they're great. I mean, little Tails there with his volleyball, Sonic with a soccer ball, Knuckles with his basketball, and Shadow with a rugby ball. So it's really, I like them. They're really cool. It's hard to see them from here, but they have like little things written on their jerseys. So they're just a really fun little accessory. And they're the bendy action figures that we had out since last fall.
Yeah,
So
each of
these are-
them has a zone on their jersey.
They do.
Oh, that's cool. These do you guys remember? Some of you probably know this. The chat definitely remembers this. An old international commercial for Sonic that was like a McDonald's commercial back in the day. I think it was McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the Shadow basketball.
Yes.
Yeah. Chat knows. It's one of my favorite. I think Rouge is like a mouse for some reason. Like, no idea why. Like, they just apparently didn't have renders to use. I actually really want to know the history about that commercial and why it was made like it was made. But I got those vibes looking at these, and that's wonderful. These are super cool.
Yeah, I really like these two. These were really fun to work on. And yeah, I genuinely like toys that have a little fun accessory attached to them. It's kind of, one of those things I look for. So I was glad to be able to work on these, and yeah, I'm glad. Hope you guys like them. They're pretty limited. We didn't make a tremendous amount, so if you can find them, Godspeed.
So these are rare, is what you're telling us. These are rare.
A little bit more rare than the regular line, yeah.
Okay.
But we still made plenty, but it's we didn't make as many as the main core line.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
moving on.
Oh, and Amy Tennis. Yeah. That commercial is going to be in my brain now. All right, sorry, back to you, Mike.
No problem. All right, next up, these are just ways that you can kind of pass the time while you're stuck at home. We have a couple Sonic puzzles and a Nights into Dreams puzzle. So these are all really exciting. We don't see a lot of Nights merch out, so I was really thrilled to be able to get that out there. There's not much you can say about a puzzle. I call them assembled wall art, basically, because I never take them apart. I just kind of glue them together and hang them up. But
Dude, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
These guys are awesome. And they are, I don't even know, like, it's our store. Can I even say our store anymore? I don't know. So they're there on our store.
How many pieces?
Dude, don't quiz me like that, man. I don't know.
All of them.
All the pieces.
All the pieces. Enough to make a picture.
Hopefully you can complete the puzzle.
Yes,
Thank you,
exactly.
Sam, for posting it in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Save my tuchus, Sam.
The Knights one is gorgeous, by the way. That's like my favorite piece of Knights promotional art ever made, and I'm so glad you guys picked that for the Knights puzzle.
Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, I hope you guys will check them out and, do what you will.
Awesome. All right.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks for showing them to us.
Yeah. I think there's one more.
Yep, we got one more.
Oh,
All right.
Ooh.
Hey.
There we go. And these are enamel pins. So on, I don't know, our store, I guess I'll say for now. I'll get more clarity on what I can say later. On our store, we have these pin of the month. Sorry, a little scattered there. So we do pins of the month. We were doing it for the entire month, the entire 2020 year. So January and February's pins are sold out, but this is March and April with Crazy Taxi and Puyo Puyo. They are awesome, and they are pins. I don't know what else to say about pins. They're amazing. I always collect pins. They're one of my favorite things. So hopefully it speaks to some of you guys too. And also good to bring out some merchandise for products we don't really usually get a chance to make things for.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
And for those in the chat that maybe are new to the Sonic lore and history, Puyo Puyo and Sonic actually have a really cool history together, because in the early 90s, they wanted to release a Puyo Puyo game in the West, and they decided they didn't want to call it Puyo Puyo, and so they called it Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and they kind of like built a different story around it and kind of brought in like the old animation characters to it, and a lot of neat stuff. It's some really curious lore stuff that was kind of neat at the time. So yeah, Mean Bean Machine gets a reference in Mania as well.
We did play it on the stream last year when we were doing the Genesis Mini promo.
And the plot
nice.
of Mean Bean Machine is one of the best written plots in video game history. So check it out, guys.
The most ambitious crossover.
Yep. That's all I have to show with you guys today, but I'm happy to take questions and answer them the best that I am able.
Cool. Let's take some questions from Mike. Chat, if you got questions from Mike, stuff you want to know about the merch, the licensing, all that good stuff, feel free, throw it in chat. We'll ask him right now.
some neato things and good reads, guys.
Someone asked, I think Andre Lopez asked, infinite plush, question marks.
Oh yeah. Our friends over at Great Eastern, they announced an infinite plush. We were working on this for a very, very long time, by the way, you guys. So
He's real.
He's real. You guys requested it. I would say maybe a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago. It's been a long time we were working on this guy. It takes a lot of work to get something like that right. That's never been done before. So happy how it turned out. They teased it, I think it was this week or last week. And yeah, I hope you guys really like it. It'll, we'll have more to share on that later, I hope. Wherever, like Great Eastern, typically they will sell online and things like that. So just keep your eye out for it. I'll try to post stuff as well whenever I get more information, just on my personal Twitter page or something.
Cool.
Would you ever consider making sleeveless shirts? I couldn't find any on the main shop.
Like a
muscle shirt.
Yeah, like a muscle shirt. I was
muscle
like,
shirt,
what's
maybe
the
tank
politically
tops?
correct term for that type of shirt?
Maybe tank tops.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Nothing against those types of shirts. So yeah, if that's something that there is people are wanting, then yeah, that's easy enough to do. Let's see.
I also saw one about Sonic face masks.
Yep. Blaze the Cat merch.
I have some. If anyone follows
Oh
me.
yeah. Justin, didn't your mom make those?
My mom did
Yeah.
make them.
That
Actually,
was adorable.
I'll get them.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Sonic
There he
face
goes.
masks, you guys. We are very aware that is the hot item right now, and it's yeah, we hear you.
Let's see. People ask about Ray, the Flying Squirrel, and Mighty Armadillo. Any plans for them someday to get merch?
Yeah, we actually have them both right now as little figures, like the little spherical figures from our friends at Jack's Pacific. So those exist. We also have a Mighty plush that I think is out right now. So you probably Google that and find it. If it's not out right now, I apologize. It'll be out sooner than later.
Nice.
Sonic
Nice.
face mask, by the way.
Oh,
Probably can't
Justin.
see it.
Oh, is that official, Justin? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's from the material, right?
The fabric
It's
is.
from the fabric.
Oh yeah, good.
Spotlight yourself for a second, Justin. Yeah, spotlight yourself so people can see
You
it.
DIY'd
Yeah,
it. Nice
I
job.
can't really.
Exactly.
My camera obviously issues, but maybe if I put it on.
Suddenly Justin disappears.
Yeah. You'll have to make yourself the
Yeah,
spotlight,
I'm about
Justin.
to.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Oh,
There we
Aw.
go. There we
There
go.
we go.
cute.
Nice.
Oh,
Shout out
Sonic.
to Justin's mom.
There's also a red variety.
Aha.
So good. The
And
fabric is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
an alternate blue.
If you want to make these guys yourself, you can pick up some Sonic fabrics. They exist out there at local fabric place that I can't say.
Which we won't speak of, but
And you can put like a filter in them too, and like a pipe cleaner or something for like the nose. There's like a whole bunch of DIY things.
that's super cool.
She makes them
How about,
pretty quickly, like 45 minutes or something.
Nice. How about stickers? Somebody's asked about stickers in chat. Any plans for like stickers you put on a laptop or something?
We have stickers that are in some activity books, but nothing that's kind of like meant exclusively for electronics or anything like that. So that's a good suggestion. I'll look into that a bit more.
Cool.
Yeah, and I saw somebody ask too about why there wasn't like a tremendous amount of product for the movie. I just want to touch on it just a little bit. So you guys know, the character of Sonic went through a little bit of a change pretty late in the game, and products take a lot of time to make. So we were able to kind of pivot and switch, the best that we were able to. And so we kind of did the most merchandise we could with the time allotted. So that's the real straight up honest answer. We appreciate you guys, picking up what you did, and I'm glad you're looking for it and want more stuff. And we're still, looking at other things that we can possibly bring to you, should it make sense.
So what you're telling me is, if we find merchandise of the original design, it's rare.
That is ridiculously rare. Yes.
All right, things for the collection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Someone says, "Where's our Izuka plushies, Aaron?" Okay, I actually really tried, and I almost got I almost got Izuka-san fan club T-shirts on the on a certain Sega website, but it was rejected, sadly. We came so close. They almost happened, but they were not approved by an individual that definitely needed to approve them. So sadly, that was the end of that. But someday maybe.
And then there's some IDW Sonic news questions. So,
Oh yeah.
because of the state of the world, the people that ship the books to comic book stores and whatnot, they actually shut down for a long period of time. So that's the reason that there wasn't books for a while. So I think the last one we put out was in March. And now they have like a backlog of things. So I believe the next book will actually be out in June. So thanks for your patience. We know we're like right in the middle of the climactic finale of the Metal Virus saga. So thanks for your patience, and it's well worth it. I very much promise you that. So stick with it.
Cool. All right, sounds good. Well, I think that's probably all the time we've got for licensing stuff. Let's go ahead and jump to Jasmine, who I think has the next segment ready to go.
Yes, Jasmine.
Everyone say hi, Jasmine.
Hey.
Hello. I'm so excited to share the word of the day. I prepared something really fun for it, and just because we're all here together, the Spanish word of the day is together. So how you say it in Spanish is juntos.
There it is.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, there it is.
Yay!
I love it.
Nailed it, really.
Juntos is the word of the day, which means together.
Juntos.
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 Because we're all together, even
We
if
are.
it's virtually.
So cute.
Virtually
I love this-
together.
I love this art, Jasmine. Did you draw this yourself?
I did.
That's adorable. Oh,
So good.
Chad agrees.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay, juntos. We are all
Juntos.
together, whether we are connecting virtually through this conference or connecting with you guys via chat. We're glad that everyone is here with us today.
Mhm.
World's crazy right now. We know it. It's been that way. Might stay that way for a little bit. So it's great that we can all kind of hang out.
Yeah, we can all be together at least in some way.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Jasmine.
You're welcome.
Great. All right, everyone say thanks, Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine.
I feel educated.
Right? We always have educational material on these live streams. So if anyone questions why you're just watching people talk about Sonic on a Thursday afternoon, you can tell them, no, I'm learning. Believe me, and demonstrate. All right, I think next we'll probably jump over to, so Justin's probably going to be playing a game. And as he's playing, we're going to take some questions from you guys in chat and answer what we can. Obviously, we won't be able to answer every question. There's a lot of people still in chat, and it's going to remain that way. So apologies if we don't get to your question. It's not that we don't love you. It's just that there's so many, and we're going to try to get as many done today as we can. And I think it's just overall today is going to be a good day for information. You know, it's been a while since we were able to kind of go out with a lot of news, and we've done the AMA this morning and then followed by the live stream today. So hopefully a good combination of stuff here. Okay, Justin, are you setting up in the background? Do you want me to just take questions in the meantime, or do you need us to pause for a second for you to get going?
It'll only take me a few seconds.
Just an empty podium.
It just disappeared.
I
Are you
had,
okay?
I had to hook up the controller real quick.
Okay.
Very
It's like,
nice.
this will take me a few seconds and just vanishes.
But we
Yeah.
should. Is there any game
On.
the chat might want to see played? I'm a little limited in my selection, but I'll try and please.
What are the
people.
options? Tell us the options, and chat can decide.
Okay, so we can do. Let me take a look here. Adventure 1, 2. Lost World Mania. TSR, I believe. Yeah, I think we have TSR up. Yep.
Okay.
And
Someone's like Sonic Schoolhouse.
we do not have
Yeah,
Schoolhouse.
I saw that. I saw one is the next Sonic Schoolhouse. That is a throwback.
Oh my, a lot of requests here. Okay.
All right, so both adventure games were on there. Lost World was on there. Mania was on there.
DSR was on there.
I'm
Sorry,
seeing
it was on
a
there.
lot of Mania. I might go Mania.
Okay, yeah, sure,
Oh,
go Mania.
Yeah.
Let's
Live
see.
your best life.
That's what the people want. By the way, while he's getting that set up, and while we're on the topic of Sonic Schoolhouse, I forget if I made this request before, but I know that some of you watching this or in the chat are perhaps very talented modders and very good at creating those things. So I would really love it if one of you could make a modded version of Sonic Schoolhouse that plays like a horror game. Because if you notice, every time
Oh,
you
goodness.
open the door, Sonic is behind the door,
That's loud.
even if he was just behind you. So I feel like with the right audio cues and kind of, you know, like in the scary movies when it kind of like rises like that, I feel like those kind of cues together with Sonic Schoolhouse would make for a fantastic experience. I'm just saying. Maybe this Halloween, right? Wouldn't that be
Let's
fun?
go.
I just scared everybody with a really loud Sega.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right. Let us know when the audio levels are good to go.
Yes, I am figuring that out.
Also, a completely random off-topic tidbit is that we are super close to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So
Hey.
thank you all so much for supporting us there. That's a huge milestone.
That would be awesome.
Hmm.
Not to distract from the remaining questions, I'm probably just going to actually turn the volume off on Mania.
Okay.
Sure, no problem.
That works.
Just in case. All
The
right,
big million.
we're almost set up now.
Yeah, no, 1 million's kind of. I think when we started YouTube, 2015 or 2016, when we had it, I think we inherited it 2015, and it was like 30,000 subs, or
That's
maybe
right.
like 27. Forget.
Yeah, I was
what-
really there, like low
Crazy.
there.
How are we
Yeah.
going to celebrate?
I don't know, but that's kind
I
of
don't know.
amazing.
It depends if we can see each other or not.
Thank you all very much for helping make that 1 million happen on YouTube. That's absolutely fantastic. We really appreciate it. So, oh, we're moving around.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
This cutscene.
It is very nice.
So much went into this cutscene.
I'll let it play. I like it.
This was just a crazy idea that came up. That was like, we're doing Mania. I would love to see the Sonic CD's opening, kind of like an homage to Sonic CD's opening, and that was reached out to Tyson and was like, "Hey man, got a crazy idea. What do you think? Do you think we can do this?" And Tyson was like, "Yeah, we can totally do this." And I was like, "Great, let me find a way to pay for it." And he did such a phenomenal job with the team that animated it, and they put it together really quickly too. And they did such a good job on. It was going to be just for trailers originally, and it ended up being so good that the team put it into the game. So, like this just makes me so happy.
He did such a good job. The whole team did.
mhm.
Still so good.
Yeah, exactly. So audio from the game might not be playing because it was super loud, and we don't want to deafen anyone's ears this time. And we'll look into getting it fixed for next time.
I mean,
This time.
I can try bringing it up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me see. Where would that be? Because actually, after the Sega happened, it went away. And I don't know if it's
Okay,
back.
the game's gonna appear to freeze for a second while he messes with settings, so just stand by. He's gonna try and get the audio up at an acceptable level. So
Hold that thought, says Sonic.
Sonic's like,
And
wait a second.
Yep. Okay.
At least there's no loud humming noise. That got referenced in Mania, by the way.
Mhm.
When you
Studiopolis.
when you defeat the Studiopolis boss, it plays that exact buzzing noise. Like they did a great job, kind of like taking that head on. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go audio-less on this one here.
Okay, no problem then. Well, we'll have some
Similar
cool visual
to the
background
music, yeah.
as Justin plays the game, and we'll answer your questions.
It'll be
Here in chat.
casual.
We got another probably like 8 minutes, I think, that we can hang out. So let's get through as many questions as we can. If you have questions, chat, let us know right now on Twitch. Again, that's twitch.tv/Sonic. And let's go ahead and see what we got here.
Nice
Just
casual
sing the
one.
music, Aaron. No, I'm ridiculous. For the sake of all of us, we cannot.
Do it. Do it.
Ah.
I almost want to like do audio noises as I see you collect these things, but I know it would be like 10 seconds off.
That makes it even better. We can each take a sound effect.
Oh, that would be silly.
It's so hard for me to know what to anticipate with our little window in the bottom, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
This is easy zone. You got this.
I played Green
Yeah.
Hill so many times,
Easy peasy.
but I'm still probably gonna die.
No, you're not. You got this.
I gotta keep
I
Sonic
believe.
alive.
Don the Nintendo Freak asks, what was the first Sonic the Hedgehog game that you played? They say theirs was Sonic 2.
Ooh, nice.
Who wants to go first?
Mike's was kind of Sonic 2, right?
Yeah, well, mine was Sonic 2, but on the Game Gear. So that was my very first Sonic game, and
Oh,
still
I'm
my
so
favorite.
sorry.
All right.
Still my
Mine?
favorite Sonic game to this day. It's
That
like,
game's
Aw.
so hard.
I have the muscle memory built in where I can still beat it and play through it without much of a problem. So I punished myself as a child, and now I'm pretty good.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my
Mine
goodness.
was the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis. That was actually the first game console I ever owned and the first game on that console that I ever owned. Good memories.
Nice.
Yeah, mine was Sonic 2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And Justin?
Sonic Advance on the Game Boy. The very
Yeah.
first Sonic
you're the
Advance.
generation after us.
Yeah.
I'm a little young. When you said
That's all right.
you were on forums in 2000, I was 4. So
Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I feel old, Justin.
Don't say that.
No, it's just so old.
Not okay.
Oh man. Yeah, my first Sonic game was actually Sonic 3 and just Sonic 3. Excuse me. But the first one I owned was Sonic 1, which was a Christmas gift that we had asked for a couple years, and finally got a Genesis and got Sonic 1. Yeah.
this is the best part of the game right here. How long can I keep it going, gang?
Okay, this is a good question.
Oh,
I think
I missed it.
let's address this. Someone asked, and I'm going to paraphrase your question, so I think I get it right. They said, in recent years, there's been a lot of videos on YouTube and on other, video sites about people with thoughts on how they feel the next Sonic game should be and what they think is right for Sonic, what they think is best for Sonic. And they said, do you watch those videos? Do you really even care that those things exist? And the short answer is that yeah, we do. I mean, we watch tons of stuff when it comes to like fan videos and feedback from the audience. We're constantly going through that and looking through it and looking for things that we can kind of share back to the teams where necessary. It's also important to note, though, that when it comes to opinions, everybody has one, and in a lot of cases, they don't always work together. So, there will be some people that will tell you that they think that this game is the best game they've ever played, and someone else goes, "Well, I didn't like that game at all." And that's okay, by the way. It's totally fine to disagree. And I think a lot of times we tend to hear someone say that they don't like something that we like, and our natural defense mechanism is to say, well, that person's stupid, or that person's just wrong, you know. And honestly, though, we don't ever need to be so close-minded or to be mean or rude to those people. You know, we can accept that other people have different opinions, and that's totally fine. And I just wanted to throw that out there to recommend that, especially going forward. Like, respect other people's opinions, even if they don't always line up to your own. Okay. All right. That's been our deep thoughts for today's live.
Well said, Aaron. That's like welling up a little bit there.
Right?
Let's see here. What other questions? Twitter Takeover 5, we already kind of talked about it, but maybe someday in the future, but nothing on that right now. Aw, thanks, chat. Aw, chat's so supportive. You guys are the best. Do you guys ever check out fan projects? Yeah, I mean, all the time. Like Christian Whitehead was originally found for the mobile stuff that he did because of the fan projects that he did, right? Like, that's how it all started. I think we're really fortunate that Sega as a company is really, especially for Sonic stuff, is really open to fan projects and to not constantly shutting them down. In the majority of cases, like, obviously, if there's a reason that, you know, it needs to, it could still happen if someone's monetizing it, right? But for stuff that's just a project of love, for the most part, Sega is pretty cool with it, and I have to give them a lot of kudos for that. And thanks Sega for that one. Yeah, good move. It's rare. It really is kind of rare among Japanese companies. Someone's like, the legs don't hurt you.
Hey, let me do my thing, all right?
All right. Okay. Did not grow up with classic Sonic. Justin grew up with Sonic Advance. We get to see. Oh, come on, Justin.
You can do it.
You got this.
I got it.
Yeah.
I saved.
Don't bad
I'm so
up.
proud.
You got it. There we go. All right, let's take some more questions. Big the Cat body pillow.
Oh my God.
I've tried for years. Maybe someday. That's
I
okay.
tried last year.
Yeah, we really gave it a good try to get that happening. It's still not off the table. We just have to figure out how to make it work, because believe it or not, those things are really expensive to make.
And
It
we don't
surprised
want
me-
it to be
surprised
expensive
me
for
when
you
I saw
guys.
it. Yeah, when we don't want to be like, all right, here's your Big the Cat body pillow. It's $100. You know, you guys will be like, that's not what I asked for. You know, so that doesn't help anybody.
Okay, this is a cool one. I'll take this one, and then let's take some questions for the other people so that I can stop talking and other people can talk. Someone says, Aaron, I know you're a community manager for Sega. Said, I think this is back in the golden days of like the Yakuza series and San Francisco and all that. And they're like, what was that like compared to now? It was very different. In some ways, you know, it was nicer back then for certain things, but in a lot of ways, I think I prefer the current Sega and Sonic Studio a fair bit more. And maybe because it's a smaller team in a lot of ways, and everyone's more tight knit, and everyone's kind of friends with each other, and it's just a really kind of a nice feeling being part of the group. But that said, I mean, it's tough to. Oh, don't drown.
I'm gonna drown for sure.
Don't drown.
I goofed. I done goofed.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
On there,
Nope.
Bubble.
I'm just gonna die.
No, do not give up.
Get up there. Go.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Oh no.
The way you just accepted your death like that?
Oh.
I gotta be real with you here. Sonic 2, I've never gotten further than Chemical Plant Zone.
Oh, what?
The only classic Sonic game I've
Leader,
ever
right?
completed is CD.
Oh man.
We got the chat here with you, Justin. We're gonna get you through this. You're gonna get through.
Yeah, come on.
You're gonna do this. It's okay. By the way, the first tip there: never give up. Just keep going to the right. You will get to air bubbles. Like, it's designed that way.
Yes.
Just don't stop.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
in the water.
I'm already not where I want to be right now, so I'm
You're
just
doing fine. You're doing fine.
just wait. There's a little bit of a delay for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there. But anyway, the short answer to that question is old Sega was really cool, and I learned so much. I was like 19 when I started, so they taught me so much, and I'm so appreciative to all the old Sega team members for all of their guidance back then. And then new Sega is exciting because we get to do things that old Sega never would have done. You know, like Sonic Mania would never have happened in San Francisco. Like 100%, that project would never have gotten off the ground.
Oh,
And by the way, I think they might have even tried for stuff like that, right? And so it's kind of nice to see a lot of cool things happen here that couldn't have happened before. Anyway, there we go. That's done. Take a question for somebody else now. Let's see. Katie, can you grab one?
Trying to scour through the chat.
Okay. Wiggle, push the buttons.
Come on, Justin, you can do it.
I made it out of there, sort of.
Oh yeah, we're like a good 5 seconds behind him at least.
Right?
Oh yeah, fair. Here we go.
Okay.
Which makes it even more anxiety-inducing when I hear him react to something, and I'm just like, what was it?
Coming.
What was it?
I'm
You're so
watching
close. Come on.
Getting out of the
Okay, now be careful. Be careful coming
This
up.
part's the hardest. Yeah.
Yep.
Take
Yep.
your time.
I made
Take
it.
your
I
time.
made it. I think we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
Just careful.
I have good
Yeah.
feeling.
At that platform. Oh. Oh. Yes.
Jeez.
Yay.
Oh, but I'm back in.
Good.
I'm so
I
proud right
realize our
now.
reactions are all probably really late, and we're just like, we're so ridiculous.
He probably just like went through a loop, and we're just like, he did it.
Don't panic. You're gonna be fine. Yep. There you go.
Who designed this? Oh, okay, good. I think I'm at the boss
Good.
now.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm sorry. We are so absorbed in this right now. Back to
All right.
chat.
I have no.
Chat, support
Fine
Justin. He's
question.
almost there. Give him your power, chat. He can do this. He's never been a chemical plant before. If he does, this will be the first time.
Who is your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog team/duo?
Oh.
It's got to be Sonic and Tails
That is the classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
or Team Dark. I do like Team Dark.
I was gonna say, I was surprised you didn't go Team Dark with your boy Shadow on there.
That's a tough one, man. I'd probably either like Super Sonic and Super Shadow or like Sonic and Blaze even. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Those are good ones.
those are the cool moments for me. Yeah.
I'm
There you
just
go.
gonna,
A lot of support
I'm
in
gonna
chat.
go out on a limb and just I don't know if I can even do it, but I'm saying Tangle and Whisper right now.
I knew it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so good.
Chow team.
Mine is Sonic and his Chow.
I did it.
Oh, Big and Froggy. How do we forget about Big and Froggy?
Oh, the classic.
Victory, victory.
Big and it's really Froggy and Big. Yeah. Froggy's the one babysitting Big. It's just not apparent.
Maybe the actual story is that Froggy is looking for Big because he keeps getting lost.
Wow. That would make sense.
You did it, Justin. Congratulations.
I know. Look at all the support. Oh, thanks,
I know,
guys.
look.
Someone says, I think I saw a message in a certain Sonic video. What does it mean? I don't know. Maybe Google will help you discover that.
Generic search engine.
Did they just say certain Sonic video?
Oh, sorry. Yes, maybe generic search engine will help you. Not bad. When we sneak things or hide things into posts or videos, there's generally a reason, but it's not always apparent at the time. But maybe in the future it will become more apparent. So that's all I will say for now.
Can we
Okay.
please get more of the Chaotix merch?
That'd be great. I can use some more charmy stuff.
Right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
That's another good team.
That is a really good team. Yeah, I really love the Chaotix, and nothing would please me more to make more Chaotix merch. So yeah, I'm all for it, guys.
A lot of you asking about the South by Southwest panel, which obviously initially got delayed as South by got canceled, and then as we realized everyone had to work from home and we couldn't even create the content that we wanted to show you guys, it's had to wait even further. So yeah, thanks for being patient. I mean, it's not, it is nothing super crazy. So, you know, set expectations. But it's in comparison to some of the previous years that we've done, and it just has some cool like behind the scenes stuff too, that we are really excited to be able to show you guys whenever we finally get to that point. So yes, thanks for being patient.
I've seen a lot of people asking about a specific fan game and if we've heard of it. And I have, and I've seen a speedrun at a certain speedrunning event, and that was actually amazing. What was
Don't
that
hit the
face?
Eggman boxes.
Oh, come on.
I just watched Justin bounce into the Eggman box, and I was like,
Oh.
yes, we all made that mistake once.
I was so mad. So mad. Although so far I'm liking Act 2 a lot more than Act 1.
Like right when he said that for me on screen, he like ran into an enemy.
Right?
It's like I'm liking this so much more.
Bam.
Slightly more.
Oh, funny.
Someone says, in the Sonic movie, why are Sonic's arms blue and not tan? We can answer that. So there are different designs for different versions of Sonic. There's really more like, I guess at this point, three probably like active versions of Sonic. The first is the classic Sonic that you see here in the game, right? And part of the reason that his arms are tan, and a lot of you probably know this, but was because when they tried to make like a pixel like sprite silhouette with Sonic, if you have blue arms in front of a blue body, they kind of blend together, right? So it's just like it's like somebody wearing a blue suit almost, and so it's tough to see the detail.
All bad.
You got this, Justin.
I got
Oh,
it.
you missed the special stage.
And then for modern Sonic, it's pretty much the same design, but he's a little taller. He's got green eyes, a little more athletic. And then you've got the both the movie Sonic and previously Sonic Boom, where he had blue arms. And it was funny when we did the testing for the arm color. We'd go to people and go, "Tell us about Sonic," and they go, "He's a hedgehog." Well, what color is he? Oh, he's blue. Cool. What color are his arms? And like 9 out of 10 people would be like, "Oh, his arms are blue." Straight up. Oh, his arms are blue. Almost nobody would get that his arms were tan, and it was a really interesting piece of data that kind of came back. So different types of Sonic have different designs. Movie Sonic has blue arms and a number of other like more realistic features, which just kind of is like how he fits into the movie world a lot better. And video game Sonic is a little more cartoony, has more cartoonish features because that plays better in a game. And these, well, they're not testers. Someone's like, you need better testers. They're not testers. These are like random. Yeah.
Oh.
But I know you guys would get the tan arms, so thank you. I'm glad someone gets it.
I was briefly in a special zone, but I didn't want to be there.
And then
Oh.
What? And I died.
You can do this, Justin. All right, once Justin finishes this level, we are going to have to wrap up. So let's see here.
If I finish this level.
When? You've got this. I
What's your
believe.
favorite part in the Sonic movie? Let's go around. My favorite part is the turtle theme.
We're doing the mean
The
beam.
trail scene is so good.
so good. Yeah, I mean that was probably mine too. I laughed the hardest at the turtle scene.
I'm biased. For me, it's the post-credit scene. Like, come on, so good.
I really enjoyed when Sonic was hiding from Robotnik and he turned into a little ball. It was like so adorable. I was just
so cute.
That was
like,
so cute. I was like, oh my god, Sonic is so cute. And
He's like giving himself a pep talk.
yeah.
I love that. That's a good one.
Justin, what was your favorite scene?
I'm
You look so focused right
So
now.
focused right now.
so focused. I'm being mean to beans. I have a lot of favorite scenes. Definitely the Robotnik dance. I think a really underrated line is the put the boat in the water line. I think that's a really funny part.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
turtle, obviously. I think someone already said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that turtle's so good.
Yeah, they were so cute.
I remember when I first played Sonic Mania, I actually legitimately screamed when this part happened. I was so excited.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna.
You got to get that combo, Justin.
I know. Ah, I really put myself in a corner here.
Oh no! All the junk pleas are just taking you out.
Agent Stone, though, Agent Stone is fantastic.
There we go.
Oh, yeah,
there we go.
Mhm.
There we
Great.
go. There
Yeah,
we go.
Lee is wonderful.
Haha. All part of my plan. You'll see what I just did in a minute.
I know, just like.
You'll see.
Oh yeah, nice, nice.
Very good
Let's
combo.
go. We did it.
See, I'm good at Sonic games. All right.
Yeah.
There you
You
go.
did it, Justin.
It's
You
just-
beat Chemical Plant.
It just takes me a little while. That first time ever, by the way.
Very nice. Congratulations. Everyone give Justin some congrats in chat. He beat Chemical Plant for the first time. Good job, man. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Justin and I were actually at a friend's birthday party before all the quarantine stuff happened.
Oh yes, Katie can vouch for me.
And they had Sonic games or just video games in general set up all over their house for people to play. So we were kind of like in the corner of their kitchen playing Sonic Advance games and Sonic Adventure. And we did well. We would switch off at every death.
Oh, we were so close. We beat Advance,
Mhm.
and then we were moving on to Adventure 2. And we
Nice.
just couldn't.
Well, I
We were
think-
trying to go for the top rung in Metal Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
We got Katie. I think you eventually got it.
I did get it, yeah.
Yeah. That was really fun.
All right, cool. Well, guys, I think we're going to have to wrap up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's also literally knocking on my door. It's probably my generic delivery service.
That's right.
Online web retailer.
Yeah.
Bringing you a generic 7-pound box of candy.
That is, listen, Katie, I feel personally attacked right now. Okay, if I want to order 8 pounds of chocolate to eat during this quarantine, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I need support
Okay,
here.
the question is, how many times have you done that so far?
I've only ordered 2 4-pound bags of candy.
Oh no, we lost.
Oh no, Aaron!
So good.
Huh? Maybe
That's definitely a sign to wrap it up then.
Oh, so good. Oh, it's back.
Am I back?
You're
Am I
back.
alive?
You're back.
I don't know what last thing you heard. I think I'm alive. Don't worry, I'm alive.
Don't worry, I'm alive.
Oh,
Aaron, no.
Oh, was
we
he frozen
spent
again?
spent really
Or
good
he was
money on
frozen?
this Aaron hologram, and now
I think
it's-
I'm gonna eat. Whatever. It's all healthy. Am I back again?
You are
Hopefully,
kind
generic
of
delivery
up.
company bought you a new router.
yeah.
I know, right? Okay, well, I'll try to do the outro here, and if not, Katie's gonna take it over if my internet dies. So first, thank you everyone for tuning in, for hanging out with us. Thank you to all of our special guests. Thanks, Justin, for putting this together and doing all the tech work. Thank you, Jasmine, for the beautiful art and the word of the week. Thank you, Mike, for showing us all the cool stuff that's being worked on right now. Wait, am I still good?
Yeah.
You're still good.
Yeah.
Chat was giving me Fs, and I was like, no. Thanks, Katie, for being here to co-host and getting everything running. And thank all of you. Thank you, everyone that tuned in on YouTube and on Twitch to hang out with us. We hope you guys have been doing well. It is so good to see you guys again. And we hope you had a good time hanging out with us. And on behalf of all of us, thank you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're going to wrap it there. We got some more cool fan art to show you guys on the way out. And then we'll wrap it up. So actually, let me see here. Yep, I think we're all set.
Yep. I'm muting everybody. Bye.
All right. right. Oh, well, that was fun. That was a good stream. It's good to be back. Oh man, I missed everybody so much. Thanks everyone for being here. This is the post-credit scene where the heck was that? Hang on a second. What is this? Oh, no. Yeah. Jasmine, what have you done? Oh my,